Human characteristics are shaped by what they are exposed to. In the same way, single men have their own characteristic features which may prevent them from leading a happy life. A study says that loneliness is one of the main causes for the decrease in happiness. According to this study, lonely men are more likely to suffer from mental disorders. There are many reasons why single men are lonely. Socioeconomic status is the first among many men's characteristics that determine a gender ratio in single men. It's impossible to overemphasize these considerations by individual efforts eliminate by single men living in rural areas. Hence, such circumstances are going to be solved by taking into consideration the various activities undertaken by single men living in the countryside. The higher the level of family income and the better the household budget, the less will be the need to exert towards other people to meet their needs. Also, the less psychological stress levels of single men will be a major contribution to their happiness. This is because they will have less to do with the people who have higher psychological stress levels. There was a famous quote by Enid Blyton: for want of a nail, the shoe was lost, for want of a paddle the ship was lost, for want of a paddle the man was lost, for want of a friend the woman was lost, for want of a paddle the train was lost, for want of a pilot the train was lost, for want of a companion on the train was lost, for want of a friend the woman was lost, for want of a companion of the woman was lost. Single men living in rural areas need to realize that a woman alone cannot make the entire world fall in love with him. A woman can be compared to a tiny pinprick on the shoulder of an errant boat, as insignificant as it may seem to a man. The next factor to be considered is the gender ratio in society. While a man may find it difficult to marry a woman from a remote farming area because of the gender ratio, a man with little education and an abnormal job profile may have little to no competition at all. The gender ratio in the cities is usually not as distorted as the countryside. However, even a well-to-do and educated woman has limited scope for creating a happy marriage. This is because the vast majority of such women do not have the option of settling down with a man from another profession or living in a rural farming area because they reside in a city. Some men consider themselves lucky because they find love and marriage despite the gender ratio problem. They do so because they have a unique quality that is different from most women. A man who is intelligent, a born leader, a provider, and who possesses a unique skill like driving a sports car has got a distinct advantage over most women. Women are not capable of understanding and realizing these unique qualities, especially if they are not aware of their own value and worth. Many women are unaware that a man who is successful and accomplished has got much more options available to him than a woman who lacks these qualities. When we talk about the compatibility between men and women, we get to recognize the primary characteristic of single men, which is the close overlay. This means that a man may have innumerable options and choices, but he chooses to marry someone with whom he is very familiar. He may also get married to someone who shares the same hobbies and beliefs. A close overlay is therefore much more important for a man marrying a woman who is not his own sister or his mother's daughter. He believes that he has made a good choice. The next on the list of characteristics of single men and women is the thirst for excitement and adventure. Single men and women have this inherent tendency towards adventure, love, and life. If they could take that step, they will be able to live a fulfilling life, whatever may be the stage of life they find themselves in at that particular time. They crave new adventures, which in turn will keep them in touch with the world. It is this aspect of their nature, which is responsible for the success of the sport of mixed fighting. The entertainment value and adventure of the game are what draw the crowds and bring in millions of spectators from all parts of the world.